Hi, welcome back to Box Delights. Today we're doing a playthrough of a new game from Sphere Games called Mini DiverCity. Plays 1 to 7. I'm going to show you the solo variant and it plays pretty quick, so we should be able to play a whole game and give you a sense of how this one works. The solo game is like a solitaire patience game. The multiplayer would be kind of like Hanabi, where you've got your hand is hidden from you but other people can see it and you're all trying to cooperatively achieve a group target. The game is set in the ecosystem of the DiverCity archipelago, where an array of sea life species coexist with large corporations looking to exploit the natural resources of the reef. Our divers must fight against time to save this fragile ecosystem. We start by creating a species scale. This represents all the species in the reef, and to the right will be species that we save, and to the left are species which go extinct. We use species tokens to indicate where on this scale, extinction or survival, each species is. The corporation wins if 5 of these species become extinct. We win if 5 of these species are saved. Around the reef are 6 islands. The corporation also wins, and we lose, if 6 hotels are built on those islands. We'll have an opportunity to prevent that during our player turns. We've shuffled the species deck, the corporation deck, and the diver deck. Each player gets a unique diver with a special ability. You can choose these how you wish or deal them randomly. In the solo game, we're going to be taking on the role of 2 divers. The rest can go back to the box. In the basic game, you won't be using diver cards. They give you an advanced ability. I've been given the Explorer and the Endurance Specialist. In the solo or 2-player game, each player starts with 4 species cards. Remember, these remain hidden at all times. We're playing double-handed in this solo game. We'll start here with the Explorer on the left, and on your turn you draw a corporation card and you act it out. This is when bad stuff happens. The corporation will build hotels or conduct activities that make species shift over to the left towards the extinction side. There's different types of cards. This is the oil platform card. The current player selects 1 card from their hand, discards it, and pushes that species over to the left towards extinction. Obviously at this stage we don't know what cards are in our hand. We can't see them, so I'm just going to pick one randomly. It's the blue starfish. This moves the blue starfish 1 spot to the left. It's 1 spot closer to extinction. We now draw our hand back up to 4 cards. There are ways to get information about your hand. The Explorer actually has an ability that says you can look at your hand at any time. These are once per game abilities, so once you've used them, you've used them. I'm actually going to use it straight away. Let's have a look at our hand. Okay, we've got 2 of these rays, 1 starfish and a lobster. You can use your ability before or after you take an action on your turn, and on your turn your action is one of 3 things. You can play a species card from your hand, so I could play the blue starfish, for example. If you play a species from your hand, it pushes that species 1 spot to the right. So we could take this blue starfish away from the red back into the neutral blue. Or maybe we could play the lobster and move the lobster from the neutral blue into the green, just 1 step away from being saved. Better though might be to play the ray, because I've got 2 of those, so I could play once this turn and again next turn and save the ray. So let's think about that. So that's one option, playing a species card. The other option is to use your walkie-talkie. By using your walkie-talkie you can communicate with your other diver, in multiplayer game any other diver, and tell them all the cards they have in their hand. During the solo game what that means is you actually turn over that hand and those cards remain face up for the rest of the game. That's the action I'm actually going to take. The third option is to close down a hotel. So if one of these hotels has been turned over by one of these corporation cards, we're going to see it happen. As an action we can flip it back over. We've pretty much got the game down now. The Explorer's taken their action for the turn. They used the walkie-talkie. Now this is great because now we've both got revealed hands. It's the Endurance Specialist's turn now. So remember, we draw a corporation card. It's another oil platform Now we can see the cards in our hand. We might decide which ones we want to discard. Do we want to let the blue starfish go, or do we try and save it? Let's play this one here. Looks like a sea cucumber. Let's discard this. The sea cucumber moves one spot to the left, and we draw another species card. Now this stays face down. Okay, so you can see as we play out the revealed cards, our hands can become more revealed once more. We may need to use that walkie-talkie. Now it's our turn. Let's play the ray. Goes to the discard pile. The ray moves one spot to the right, and we draw back up. The special ability here is to move any one species back from the red into the blue. So why don't we just use that straight away? Move that blue starfish back over here. And I think, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. So corporation card, this player's turn. Okay, this is a new card. This one says dynamite fishers. They're going to be doing nasty stuff in the sea. Not the player's hand this time. We draw the top card from the deck. It's going to be a random card. It's the blue starfish. That moves one spot to the left. For my turn now, I'm actually going to play the ray card. And we're going to move that and saved one. We've got one of our 5 species saved. And this is really good now because we draw back up. If the ray comes out again, it's actually going to do nothing. So we've kind of got a species saved. We can use these as kind of dummy cards to make nothing happen. And that's one of the skills of the game. Get a species saved as quickly as possible, so you can make use of that. Okay, over to the right. Let's draw. Okay, another oil platform. So I may actually just get rid of that blue starfish. It's beyond saving. We'll let it go. It's gone extinct. So now we've got 2 species that can act as dummy. If blue starfish comes up again, nothing's going to happen. Okay, for my turn, I'm actually just going to get the lobster going. On par. We'll move the lobster one to the right, draw back up. Okay, this player's turn, draw a card. Oh, double effects. Now this has got two bad things are going to happen. And in the top right here you can see this icon. This is the beginner's game icon. If you're playing on that beginner's game difficulty, you can ignore this effect and only do the bottom one. We're playing normal level, so both these are going to happen. So we've got dynamite fishers and hotels. It's the sea cucumber. That's 2 extinctions already. Wow. I told you this game was tough. And then we got the hotels. It's got the orange shell and the green shell. So we turn over the orange and we turn over the green. Now this is bad, right? Obviously if orange and green come up again, no problem. They're just going to stay where they are. They do nothing. What we don't want to see is lots of these shells coming up. 6 turnover and we immediately lose the game. As for our turn, I think we'll take the opportunity to save that lobster. Play this one. We've saved 2 species and draw back up. You can see how our hand is now filling up with face down cards. Back over here, corporation. And another 2er. We've got a platform and 2 more hotels. Right, this is not looking pretty. And we've got a completely hidden hand, so I don't really know what we're getting rid of. It's a turtle. So turtle goes one to the left. And then we've got the blue and yellow hotels. That's bad news. That's 4 out of the 6. This could be bad because one more card and we could immediately end the game. Those if we get purple and red. So okay, we draw another card. And we've got to decide what we want to do for our turn. I think we've got to save a hotel. What we do is we discard a card from our hand. I don't know which card I'm discarding. It just gets discarded and I draw a new one. It was a turtle, so that's I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And then we can pick a hotel we want to close down. So let's close down this blue one. Right, that's our turn. All we've done is saved a hotel. I'm over to the left here now. So we've got the blue starfish and the ray. Neither of these cards are any good, right? Because that one's saved and that one's extinct. So bear that in mind. That's a little bit of safety. But anyway, corporation first. And it's two more hotels. It's the yellow and the green. Yellow and the green, both already built, so nothing's going to happen. Okay, I think we're going to use the walkie-talkie now and reveal this player's hand. Alright. Okay, this player's turn. Draw another corporation card. And we've got the fishermen doing their worst. It's the eel. Eel goes one to the left. Eel is down the bottom here. And then we've got green and purple. So greens and purple. We've got two islands left. So I feel like I need to save a hotel again. But there is a temptation to use some cards, isn't there? Yeah, let's save another hotel because we could lose the game straight away. So I'm going to discard the lobster. Draw another card. Let's save orange. In fact, let's save one that's come up already. Let's save green. Okay, this player's turn. Draw. And, oh my goodness. Discard one from the top. It's good, it's that sea cucumber. And then one from our hand. So we may also discard the ray. Draw a card. Remember, ray's already saved, so it doesn't do anything. Do we save another hotel or should we gamble on a card? See, I don't really want to play one of these cards because if I play it, it could be something that doesn't help us at all. Or I could save a hotel. Let's discard the blue, draw a card, and then save another hotel. Let's go for our purple. Alright, end of turn. His turn. Draw a card. Alright, we discard. It's the eel. So the eels are out of here. And I get to take an action. Do I push one to the right or do I reveal his hand? I think I'll walkie-talkie his hand. Okay. His turn. Draw a card. Green and blue. Oh man, this is not going well. Do I save a hotel or do I try and... Right, this one's no good. I'm trying to look for a pair really so I can do something and then he can do off the back. I think we'll discard the eel and save another hotel. This is all just mitigating damage at the moment, which is not helping our cause. We also lose the game if the decks run out, so we don't want that to happen. Discard turtle, so turtle's out of here. Alright, now it's our turn. I think it's time to... We've got 3 islands, so we're okay. Let's push something to the right. Let's push the crab to the right. Draw a card. His turn. Draw. Platform. Let's get rid of the turtle. Draw. And then we've got the red and the blue hotels. Red and the blue. Oh, bad, bad. So on our turn, we've got to save our island again. Discard a card. Draw a card. I didn't want to discard the crab. Oh man. Let's save the blue. Okay, his turn. Draw a card. Eel, good. Now, do I save a hotel? Do I save an island? Or do I push something? Let's push something. Let's push the shark over. Okay, his turn. Purple and blue. Ah, that's the worst combination. That's all 6 hotels gone. Ouch. Not good, not good. Yeah, I really should have saved. This is the gamble. If you leave 2 islands, you could just hit them and that's game over. It's a cracking little game. What did we have here? A turtle and a shark. The shark was good. And then here we had, yeah, the crab again. So we could have saved that crab. And we got a double up here on this angelfish or something like that, I think it is. Well, there's actually a... In the rule book here, there's a little explanation. So that's actually the mandarin fish. The mandarin fish. Take time to read it. They're all They've all got a little bio to go with them. So what else? That's it. That's the game. You can change the objective, so you can say as you increase the difficulty level. We were playing on open waters. Divers win if we save 5. Corporation wins if we lose 5. We were already at 4. So, but I was kind of hoping that we'd get 2 more quite soon. So yeah, I really shouldn't have let that island get away. And one thing to note is you can always look through these discard piles. Okay, you didn't see me doing that, but do it because you're going to figure out the probabilities, and I think this is the way to try and win the game. So, the hotels, for example, the ones that have come up most are the ones you want to try and save because they're less likely to come up again. If a hotel comes up and it's already built, it's not going to do anything. So that's Mini DiverCity. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration of the game. I'm going to set up and have another crack at this thing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.